Lalate with a bombshell warning on Afternoons Lalate. I have a draft, a preview of the executive orders of Joe Biden for Wednesday and Thursday, and you're going to be shocked. I'm going to be shocked because if you listen to the language, it sort of sounds like he's going to pay existing things you're supposed to have been paid on Thursday. He's going to order his department cabinets to send out money that hasn't been paid. In this video, I'm going to go over what this shocker is across the board. I wasn't prepared to do this for this recording. It was just minutes ago, right before I went on air, and I saw this and my jaw dropped. This is your second stimulus check, your third stimulus package update, your first stimulus package update. And according to the executive order details, it could be everything from first stimulus all the way to third stimulus package. So here we go. I am shocked. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, hit that alert button, and like this video. And if you've not joined, consider joining by clicking the join link underneath the video's description, underneath the pinned comment, or at the top of the chat box itself. This is a live recording currently, but it will later be taped if you watch it taped at a later time. The jaw-dropping development is this. This is an overview of what is happening Wednesday and Thursday. Not the stimulus bill. You know, I've been going over that for the last 2 days with you. But the executive order, which I've been teasing you and teasing myself because I haven't had details until now. The executive orders I told you earlier today would be 24 of them, Wednesday and Thursday. And now, when I go through them, thank you, Sherry Jones, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Really appreciate it. Everyone welcome Sherry to the room. Thank you, Sherry, and anyone else that joins in. Always I'm looking down, I'm looking up. I don't want to miss someone. So if I miss someone, tell me I miss someone. What's going to happen is Wednesday and Thursday, the executive orders are going to be announced. I'm going to go over the details of it, but let me cut to the chase and tell you the one line that I saw in here and my jaw just dropped. Thursday, Biden will sign executive actions, executive orders, related to reopening schools and businesses. And Friday, he will, quote, direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to deliver economic relief to working families bearing the brunt of this crisis. Oh, wow. End quote. According to the memo. According to the memo. Let me read that again. Thursday, he will sign executive orders relating to reopening schools and businesses. And Friday, he will, quote, direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to bring executive economic recovery, moolah, to working families bearing the brunt of this crisis. What do you think that sounds like? Drop in the comments on the screen. Drop in the comments on the screen what you think that sounds like. What it sounds like to me is unpaid items from the Trump administration that's sitting around that have not been paid out. That are not paid out from the first stimulus package and from the second stimulus package. That are a law that were sitting around that I keep on saying, where is this? Where is this? It's sitting around money. What does it sound like that is unpaid? It's more stimulus. Absolutely, Felicia. Which stimulus do you think it is? I have opinions. I want to see if you agree with my opinions. It sounds like things that are not sitting, that have been unpaid. Unpaid items. Ogwe. Thank you for becoming the Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Ogwe to the room. It sounds like EIDL. It does sound like EIDL. It does sound like retro FPUC. It's something past. It's not something forward. So it wouldn't be, it's something in the past that is unpaid. It was what was unpaid, says the Instagram room. Well, let me tell you what's unpaid. Let me tell you what's unpaid. Under the first stimulus package, everything at SBA is unpaid. Everything at SBA is unpaid from the first stimulus package. The $10,000 EIDL grant. The $10,000 EIDL grant unpaid since March of last year. No excuse for it. He's going to tell his cabinet member. His head of SBA sent out the $10,000 EIDL grant you haven't paid. What's going on here? They had the money. The agency has the money. The second stimulus package gave the agency the money. Send out the darn money. What else is unpaid from the first stimulus package? Well, adult dependents never got their stimulus check. Maybe he's just going to fix their stimulus check adult dependents right now, the $1,200 the adult dependents never got. Then there's a whole group of people who never got the first stimulus check. There's, that I haven't done that video in a while. There's a lot of people who didn't get a first stimulus check because there was some problems with things under the first stimulus package. What else is unpaid from the first stimulus package? There is some PPP things that are unpaid. But when we get to the second stimulus law, Lord, let's pull out our PDF members. Let's pull out our PDF, which I made you yesterday. Let's go down that PDF. I can name about half of the things on this PDF that are unpaid. Pay your darn money. The administration, you know who you are. The Exec administration, you didn't pay our money. Where's our money? First, where's our unemployment? Where's our FPUC? Why are people sitting around having to still wait for their FPUC? Where is your SNAP? Some states are still not paying the SNAP. SNAP is a federal agency, Department of Agriculture. Why are people still having to wait to get their SNAP benefits? And then the most obvious ones, number 8, 9, and 10 on our list here, our PDF, have not paid out the rent to the states. There you go. Brother Joshua just said it. Rent, utilities, PUA, SNAP haven't paid these things out. States have still not gotten this money from the Trump administration. They haven't gotten the rent. They haven't gotten the utilities. They haven't gotten the free internet. They haven't gotten the child care. It's been 5 weeks since it's been law. It's not like we don't have a law for it. We have the law. Send out the darn money. I'm so excited. I got a someone just got a cramp in their leg. They're so excited. This is ridiculous. What are they doing? It is ridiculous. Let's continue what's not paid on the second stimulus package. Well, let's recap because I'm going so quickly. I'm just excited as well. I forgot. I forgot the most important one. The most important one, number 1, hasn't been paid. The check. How can I forget that one? Then my second check, there says Gladys, no one's got to this darn check. I think they sort of know it's a problem. Do you think Biden knows it's a problem? I think he knows it's a problem. You know what I've said to you? I don't think they mailed it out. I just don't think they mailed it out. I think he knows they haven't mailed it out. I don't think it's lost. I don't think it's, stuck in the mail routing system. I don't think they mailed it out. Do you think it hasn't been mailed out? Say yes or say hasn't been mailed if you think it hasn't been mailed. I don't think it's been mailed. I don't think it's been mailed. I mean, for people who haven't gotten it, obviously you got it. But I don't think it has. I don't think the second stimulus. No way, hasn't been mailed. Hasn't been mailed. Yes says yes, not mailed, not mailed. It hasn't been mailed. I mean, we got viewers from the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest. There's everyone saying it hasn't been mailed. I mean, everyone on this channel is sort of different. We've got seniors, we've got young people, we've got old people, we've got people on the East Coast, West Coast. Pat Williams, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Thank you for joining the chat. Pat Williams, everyone welcome Pat. I just think it hasn't been mailed. I think he knows it hasn't been mailed. I've been telling you for 2 weeks, Janet Yellen was going to fix it on day 1. That's what he's talking about. I told you Janet Yellen was going to come in. She does not play games, honey. She does not. Miss Yellen, not play no games, no. She's going to come and say, why haven't you sent out these people's checks? It's been 5 weeks. What the hell's going on here? 5 weeks to get a $600 stimulus check? Where this is her Department of Treasury. Fix it. That's the first time. FPUC. FPUC. States have not done it. That may or may not be included here. SNAP, that's a federal agency. Department of Agriculture. Some states have not done agriculture. Like why is Pennsylvania having to wait to February to pay SNAP? Not makes sense. And then of course rent, utilities, internet, childcare, as Brother Joshua said. It doesn't make sense. I've been saying this every single day. The Gavin Newsom said last week, he said, where's the darn rent? It's been 5 weeks. You passed a bill that had hundreds of billions of dollars for rent. Why are we not getting this money? Where is this money? It's just incompetency. It's incompetency and the money needs to go out. Now we're at 12 and 13. Guess where we're back at? There we go. EIDL again. The new EIDL. Hasn't gone live yet. I'm sitting here every day saying, get ready for EIDL, the new EIDL. You ready for the new EIDL? Are you ready for the new EIDL? Yeah, it was passed as law 5 weeks ago. Are you ready yet? Every day we're ready for it. It's just like it was passed, in just late, early December, middle December. No, we're all waiting. The plants are waiting. I'm waiting. We're all waiting for this new EIDL. Everyone's waiting. It's like, what's going on here? Oh my God, the EIDL for low income communities, that maybe encompasses an enormous group of people. Come on, people, says Tia. Let's get it going. Let me read over so now you know the detail. Let me go back to the introduction. Ron Klain, who you're going to hear a lot about on this channel, he's Biden's chief of staff, said on news that Biden will have a plan called the Overview of First 10 Days. It's a memo. It's a memo which LA has obtained a copy of. It's called Overview of First 10 Days. And it details what he's going to do Wednesday, Thursday, and then the following week. Wednesday, his executive orders will be the following on Wednesday. Number one executive order, rejoin the Paris Climate Change Agreement. Second, reverse the Trump travel ban. Oh, thank you for becoming a Purple Hawk. I was looking down. Super Fred Birth Gamer. Thank you, Super, for everyone. Welcome Super to the room for becoming a Purple Hawk. On day one, the executive orders will be rejoin the Paris climate change, eliminate the travel ban. The travel ban is preventing Muslims in certain countries from traveling. It's ridiculous. Third, require masks on federal properties and interstate travel. Fourth, extend the eviction moratorium and the foreclosure moratorium. Who told you this? I told you this all of December. I told you this all of December and November. I told you on day one, you're going to see a triple, I call it a trifecta executive order. Should I run the old tape? I told you this on November, December. This is the reason you watch me. I don't tell you things after the fact, I tell you before the fact. I told you on day one there's going to be a triple executive order, eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance, and more. Thursday will be Biden will sign executive orders related to reopening schools and businesses. And Friday, he will direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to deliver economic relief to working families. I froze the screen. Oh, sorry. I froze the screen. So I don't know if someone just came in, I missed something. And Friday, he would direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to deliver economic relief to working families bearing the brunt of this crisis. Wow. If you're just joining me, I'll have a big update again at the 15-minute mark. What a memo this is. I'm reading from the overview of first 10 days. The next week after this coming week, so a week after this, Biden will, quote, take significant early actions to advance equity and support communities of color and other underserved communities. He will address climate change, expand access to health care, and restore dignity to our immigration and border policies. He sent out a memo to his staff and said, we will have 4 issues we're addressing in this first 2 weeks. The 4 overlapping and compounding crises are 1, the COVID crisis, 2, the economic crisis, 3, the climate crisis, and 4, the racial equality crisis. This is actually, I'm reading from the memo. In his first 10 days, President-elect Biden will take decisive action to address these 4 crises, prevent other urgent and irreversible harms, and restores America's place in the world. The executive actions come in multiple forms, including executive act orders, presidential memoranda, and directives to cabinet agencies. So basically, Wednesday and Thursday, you can see a lot of recordings here. So basically, don't watch the NFL on Wednesday, Thursday. Watch me, because there's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of deliciousness. Oh my goodness! If you just joined me at the 15-minute mark, what incredible news! What incredible news is going on? What a day it is! This is absolutely incredible. Hold on one second. What I want to know, what I want you to know is, first of all, please Please stop that. Um, what I want you to know is if you're just joining this chat, incredible great news across the board. This is the second chat today, and the one before earlier today was a blockbuster filled with people, and the love is incredible. Thank you, Shirley Stinky, for Little Stinky, for becoming just a little stinky, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Welcome, Little Stinky, for stinking up the room. I love that. I love that screen name. Hilarious screen name. So welcome, Little Stinky. They're being a little stinky in Instagram, but we're all love. Thank you, Stacey Johnson, for coming to Purple Hawk. If you're just joining me at the 15-minute mark, really incredible, great news across the board in a big day. Thank you for the viewership. The numbers have been through the roof today. As major developments across the board, breaking developments, and let me get to them right now. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that alert button, like this video, and consider becoming a member. The link is in the video and also in the description. First, I have a overview of what's happening in those executive orders Wednesday and Thursday. I have obtained a copy of the overview of first 10 days, a memo from Biden's chief of staff to his cabinet members. It details that on Wednesday, Thursday, and the following week, there will be incredible. Thank you, Reed. Thank you, Reed, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone, welcome Reed to the room. Welcome to the family. There will be executive orders on Wednesday and on Thursday, and then the following week. But they'll be merged as both executive orders, presidential memoranda, and directed to cabinet agencies. The great news is that the Friday one, sounds like unpaid items from previous stimulus packages will be paid out. How does it say? On Friday, Biden will, quote, direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to deliver economic relief to working families bearing the brunt of the crisis. If you've been with me, you have seen on this channel that under the second stimulus package, there's a series of items that have not been paid out. They have not even gone live with the EIDL grant for low income. They have not gone live with the EIDL grant for agriculture. They have not deployed the money for childcare or for the free internet or for the rent or for the utilities. Some states have not got to the SNAP money from the Department of Agriculture to increase the benefits. And nearly 50% of this channel's viewers have never gotten the second stimulus check. Under the first stimulus package, millions and millions of people have waited and waited for this delicious $10,000 EIDL grant, the remainder of which, with Javita Carranza gone on Thursday, you heard it exclusively on this channel, and the new cabinet member into SBA, this lines up consistent with his written statement that he's directing his cabinet members to deliver the economic relief immediately. Thank you, Chris, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Chris to the room. So that's the executive order. What a day it is. Earlier today, I went over our second PDF for the viewers of this channel. Yesterday, I made a PDF, and that was this one. The PDF is a download. It basically takes what I've asked for viewers to do, but I did it for the members of this channel, writing the items that are in the second stimulus package that are now law, 14 items that you can get as a Purple Power Hawk. And then in the third stimulus package, 19 items from his pre-bill memo, which I have, which is voluminous, is 30 pages long. But today I went into 3 items, one of which I did not have on the list, which would ultimately be item number 20. And it showed you that under the third stimulus package, there is an incredible sum of money in there that no one saw. One person in this chat earlier, before I got into the studio, said, thank you, Lalate. I didn't do my tax return yet, because clearly in doing my tax return, I would get an incredible refund that I did not see until I watched your recording. So I really appreciate that message. That's absolutely true. Another person sent me the same message on Instagram. As you know, I answer people's questions on Instagram all day, all night, on Twitter all day, all night, and on the 2 videos before this, I also answer some of the 2,000 questions in the 2 videos as well. The incredible shocker are these items. Deliciousness. The first one is $1,400 of paid sick leave. $1,400 of paid sick leave. If you are an individual who has COVID, or thank you, Sharon, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Sharon to the room. You can get up to $1,400 a week. $1,400 a week. First, let me explain the money, and then I'll explain the eligibility. You're going to love this because it's absolutely incredible. The eligibility is very wide, and the number is very high. The number is $1,400, up to $1,400 a week. It's based upon a salary maximum of $75,000, 2020 earnings. So if you made over 75,000, the max out is a payment of $1,400 per week. This is per week. And if you made less than $75,000, then it's less. Let's say you made you made less than $75,000, then your payment per week is less. So if you made half of that, you get $700 a week. Who gets this? One. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Russell needs help contacting him. He's only on Facebook. Does that mean help with a volunteer? If you need help with a volunteer, reach out to the pinned comment to this video. The incredible great news is, and I think there's some volunteers actually in this chat right now. I actually saw them. The great news is if you made less than $75,000, then just reduce the amount of weekly benefits. So how do you get $1,400 a week? $1,400 a week is if your child has to stay home because the schools are closed because of COVID. Two, $1,400 a week, up to $1,400 a week, if a family member's sick and you have to take care of them. Or three, $1,400 a week if you have to stay home because you have COVID. This is not an executive order. This is part of the third stimulus package. On the PDF that I delivered today and the PDF yesterday, this was paid sick leave. It was on the PDF line number 15, paid sick leave. Today, what I did earlier today was I printed out the provisions of it because you will need this. If you see the need to evoke this, you're going to need this. And this may be very, very quick. And so it's $1,400, up to $1,400 a week. Really great news. Next, the important thing is the tax credit. Before I get to the tax credit, if you miss any of the videos today and yesterday and the day after, I've made it very clear, but I'll repeat it again. It's sometimes you got to repeat things a lot. And so sometimes people are like, why are you repeating yourself? Because people then ask the question and someone just asked the question. So I'll repeat it again. There's going to be 6 stimulus packages. The first one was last year. The second one was last year. The third one is what I'm going over now. The fourth one will be thank you, Wicked Tinkers Patreon. Everyone welcome Wicked to the community. Thank you, Wicked, for becoming a Purple Hawk. This is the third stimulus pack, which we're going over now. The fourth one will be SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits to $2,400, up to $2,400, $200. Thank you, PC, and thank you, Shavon, for becoming Purple Hawks. SSI and SSDI, you're getting a standalone bill. I've been saying that since December. I said it in November. I didn't mention enough in January, but you're getting a standalone bill. So your SSI bill will come in February. And the fourth one, the one after that, the fifth one, will be the student loan debt forgiveness of $10,000. It's going to be standalone. The sixth will be the schools, and the seventh will be the highways. Thank you, John, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Let's go to and for everyone that just joined in the room, I think what I will do this afternoon after this recording is I'll repost again the links for these PDF downloads so you can have them as well. Let's continue with that. Thank you, Mike, for becoming a Purple Hawk as well. The room is zooming up, so I really appreciate it. The next one, which is a really big one, is the tax credit. There are 2 tax items in this third stimulus package that can give you thousands of dollars of refunds. One is $8,000 of refunds. The other one is $1,500 in refunds. So let me explain the first one. The first one is a two-prong item. First, child care tax credit. If you have a child 6 to 17, you can deduct $3,000 from your taxes for this year, for the year. If you have a child under 6, you can deduct $3,600. Next, separate and apart, this is totally different. If you work as an essential worker, this is hazard pay, and you make less than $21,000, you and do not have children. Thank you, Linda, for becoming a Purple Power. Wow. Thank you, Linda. Everyone welcome Linda for becoming a Purple Power. If you have a child and that child, excuse me, if you do not have a child and you work as an essential worker, but you make less than $21,000 a year, if I'm reading this correctly, you will get a $1,500 tax credit. But there's more. Let's go to the child care tax credit. This is the big one. If you have it, and we had someone in the room last night, I can't remember who it was. Was it Russell? Someone who was very nice. He's like, I have a kid that I'm going to love this. There's Nina becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Nina to the family. Linda, Mike, Greg, and Nina now also joining in the room. Thank you for joining. Nina B, yes. The great news is that if you have a child up to age 13, and this is the PDF download that I give to members, then you can deduct 50% of your child care up to $4,000. And if you have 2 children under age 13, you could deduct up to $8,000 for 2 children. So if you have a big family, you can get $8,000 of, you can get up to $8,000 for 50% of your child care as a deduction. And if your tax returns are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, guess what? You're getting $8,000 tax refund. Incredible. I'm just shocked. This is just absolutely incredible. So, I'm sure someone's going to ask me, what if I file my tax return? Which year is it for? How does it apply? We're going to see this in the next few days. Someone asked me, one person said, I prepared my tax return, but I didn't do it. And then I saw your thing. I'm like, oh no, I'm not filing it yet because I'm early, but looking at this would really help me. Then another person said, oh, I'm not going to just do it at all just yet. I know this is going to help me. Then another person just said, you can amend your return. So someone said, you can amend it. You should be able to amend it. Yeah, I did mine already. Someone said, I did mine already, but another person said, you can amend it. That's a great point as well. Great room. What an exciting day this is. Now, as we turn to what's happening at the 27-minute mark, let me give you an update where we are, because it's just a lot of stuff happening on a big, big, big day. The day started with me delivering the shocker that the third stimulus package didn't have, well, let me back up. The third stimulus package, when it was debuted by Joe Biden last Thursday, you thought it was 2 items in it, 3 items, of which none of them sounded very delicious at all. Thereafter, I got for you the third stimulus package bill's draft and went through it. And as I went through it, I found there was 19, now apparently 20 to 21 items, of which 18 of them you've probably never heard of. You've probably never heard of the 18 items. Laura Ramirez, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Laura Ramirez for coming to Purple Hawk. 18 to 19 of the items, and they're big items. $1,400 a week, that's a fortune. $8,000 tax deduction, it's a fortune. I see someone's bothering someone on, it's unfortunate. Okay, blocked. The incredible great news is that suddenly we saw so many things in the package that we didn't know were there. They're absolutely delicious. And with that, it's sort of continued to unfold and unfold and unfold. Now we hear a series of executive orders will be delivered by President Biden on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the week after. And those series of those executive items will include instructing his cabinet members to send out the economic relief right away. Well, that's sort of obvious. I mean, that can't be any more obvious than this. You can't send out executive relief that isn't law yet. So you can only send out executive relief that is law yet, that isn't paid. So that's the only thing. You're welcome. You're welcome, Instagram. That is the only thing that is very obvious that you can only send out money that's actually law. And so the only way to do things is to send out money that's sitting around. And that is where the deliciousness is heating up. So what you're going to see next week, Lanetta Henderson, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Lanetta to the room. So with that, the deliciousness is the following. First, the stimulus package will likely be introduced as a bill on Wednesday or Thursday. We're likely to see the stimulus package as a bill on Wednesday or Thursday. Second, we're going to see executive orders on Wednesday. Third, we're going to see executive orders on Thursday. Fourth, we're going to see executive orders on Friday. There's going to be a lot of stuff hitting very quickly. Um, the, would the SSI be executive order? I don't know. I don't know. Whenever there's money involved, you generally assume it's not an executive order. I assume it's a bill, unless they have extra money sitting around. But you could do certain things with the SSI by executive order. You could tie it to COLA, tie it away from COLA to the new benchmark without an executive order, without an act of Congress. But sending out money, that I don't know if they would require. I think they would require an exact act of Congress or something like that. So some things of the SSI and SSDI may come by executive order, but I'm not predicting that at the moment. And your days are going to be very long. Your days are going to be very long. You're going to have me next to the alarm clock around the clock. I don't like cola. No likes cola. Pepsi, yes. So thank you for joining me on Afternoons Lalate. I'll be back with Evenings Lalate shortly after this. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Go to the first channel, subscribe. Like this video. And if you're not joined, consider joining by clicking the link and below the video or in the pinned comment or at the top of the chat. And I'll be back with Evenings Lalate next at 6 o'clock live, followed by Purple. Thank you, Dorothy, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone, welcome Dorothy to the room. I'll be back live at about 6 o'clock with Evenings Lalate, then with Purple, both live. Purple will be shortly thereafter, 2 30-minute shows covering both of the packages and the major developments hitting tonight. Stay informed, stay focused. Thank you for all the new Hawks, Powers, and Calcino VIPs, and I'll see you later. Have a great afternoon.